Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to another episode of the Bobbi Jo and Sheena Show. Two friends, two colleagues, mindset coaches here to change the world one thought, one day at a time, to make it a more peaceful world. And it all starts with you. Today, we're going to talk about what is your story? What are the stories you tell yourself? And as Sheena just said, not having a story is even a story. And as always, Sheena, take it away.
If anybody remembers this phrase, what's the story, Jack and Rory? First of all, you're showing me your age and that you're probably from the UK if you're watching this anyway. So to put a tick in there, like, subscribe, and actually say, yes, I remember. What's the story, Jack and Rory? So yeah, I was actually thinking about fairies. So somebody had a story that was just like, you in your mind, if you've been to the gym and you've done a workout, you can either think of the when you go to bed at night time, think of the medical effects and how your muscles have ripped and how they've, and you can do all that thinking, or you can think that the fairies have come and they're knitting it all together and making it feel better. And so that made me laugh. And I went, oh my goodness, of course. Why do we always try to think of, we're almost trying to dream in the past? This is what's happened. So let me just dream of maybe an extra 5K a month, whatever. And I went, that just feels like hard work. Oh my God, how am I going to make that? So why don't you just take yourself off? Like, just take yourself off. And if it makes you smile, then go to it. So that led me to, you're watching us now, and this screen is full of pixels, lots of little dots of light. And it's not me. I'm not in your computer. So then I started laughing and I heard, what about the pixies? So then I went off and I had my pixies, doing things with my body. Then I had my pixies going off to my children and talking to them at nighttime. So I literally, Bobbi Jo, I literally felt as light as a feather. And it dawned on me, it's just like, stop being normal with your dreams. Just play. Play in your imagination. And of course, I'm not even telling you because I'd be here forever telling you what happened next. And so that's the thing, and I realized, this is Bobbi Jo said, is that, people, doing non-duality, nothing's happening. Yeah, we're all in heaven anyway. And this is all just a play of light. Well, that's fine. But how do you want to play with your light? Do you want to have fun? Do you want to be lighthearted? Or do you want to be heavy and serious and logical? I don't know, but I like my world. And I know that there's a road called La La Land, and it's right by Bobbi Jo. And so I'm in heaven and I live on La La Road. So if you want to come and join me there, just like, subscribe, and come and follow us.
I don't even know what to say. Your story. Yeah, it's all about the feeling. So whatever your story is, you just have to watch and have the awareness of what you're thinking and watch the paradigms. You have a belief, a habit. So if something Sheena said, you're like, what, fairies, boo-hoo on that? Well, then that's your story, because Dolores Cannon talked about that, how she could help people, people who needed surgery. You hear these thousands and thousands of cases of people being healed. So it can happen. It's just the faith behind it. It's your belief behind it. And so you have to really be scrutinize your thoughts and why is your story, and you don't have to play that story anymore. If you're looking outside of yourself and envious of someone else's story and think, why do they have that? You can have that too. It's just your thoughts dragged in from yesterday about why you can't, why you're in lack, why this. And that's an emotional thing. So every time you go to spend money, when you're going to buy groceries, or what do you call it over there, petro or something? Yeah, and so you buy, we call it gasoline. When you buy gas here or diesel, you're always thinking, how much am I spending? There's a vibration there. So if you can just be in abundance and think of fairies, if you need something to focus on, if you don't believe in the divine that is already here and also present and helping and working for us, because think of it, so many people have had cancer, they've had illnesses, they've needed knee surgery, and then they've been healed and go back to the doctors and they're astounded, like, wow, it's gone. It can happen, but your belief is like, no, that's not, and you're putting it into the physical world. When we're living in the spiritual world, that's where we come from, and that we can create any reality we want. So like us, subscribe, start having a good conversations with your friends and your family. Like, ask them, what is your story? And watch, don't play the victim mode anymore. Get out of that victim mode. Start creating the life you want, but you have to have clarity and know what it is you exactly want. And don't be messing up with too many pictures. Oh, I kind of want this, but I want that and that and that. Well, that's too blurry. Universe can't bring it to you. Those little pixie fairies can't bring you anything. If you're just going, I want this, I demand this, and feel that into existence, and then so be it. That's all I have for you. Have an amazing day, and we'll see you soon.
I had something else to say. That's what I was looking down because I thought there was something I wanted to say. But there you go. Maybe it'll happen in another one. See you later. Cheerio.